Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, and this is Mark for T3 Live. So yesterday we had our first bounce in a while. I like how it bounced off the 38% retracement level on the S&Ps and the index, and it was a healthy bounce, and it was needed, and it was due, and it was off of oversold readings. That's healthy. That's normal. That's what happens. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to see a perfect technical setup on any daily chart. But if you timed it in correctly, you didn't get hurt on the downtrend, and you obviously saw opportunities. Yesterday in a virtual trading floor, we were talking about Apple above 542. That's what, we were long probably tier 1 before that, and I had it above the 542. Obviously today it's above 565, 570-ish. So it's a very nice move. Apple doesn't normally move 5%. I think that's the last time it did this was mid-April. It's back to showing some leadership. We'll have to see. Now, 570, 575, I would be taking a chunk off, certainly, even if you're looking at a swing trade. But overall, I like to see him make a higher low at this point in time, find a new base for it to obviously reach back to the 600 level, which, again, if it shows leadership, if this market shows some poise, that will do it. This market, one day doesn't make or break, certainly a change in the market overall, but I do see encouraging signs. I like the fact that we rallied. Now the key is, and bounced up 38% retracement. Now the key is what happens now. Banks, financials didn't take part in this rally at all, so I would like to see some rotation begin to happen. Obviously with Apple, the leadership is beginning to come back. Maybe Priceline. I see, I actually entered CMG yesterday. I was talking about it on a virtual trading floor. A little below 400. No, I'm sorry, a little below 390, and 395, 390-ish, and it obviously had a decent day, but it was pretty, subdued. I think that is going to probably try to test a 400 level or even a little bit higher. You go back to the best-in-breed stocks that really led us the first part of the year for a little bit of a relief rally. Now the key is after a 1, 2, maybe 3-day rally, you have to see how they perform. So we're only in day 1. I wouldn't be surprised to see minimum this morning we get a little bit of a rally into midday, which could be anywhere from 11 to 1 o'clock. And at some point in time, you're going to have to see if the bulls, make a stance, or if the bears actually start to show their claws a little bit and say, you know what, that was enough of a relief rally, and now we're back to business. What's been happening over the last few weeks. That remains to be seen. I think overall you sort of have to listen to, if you're trading and you're really trying to time stuff in, you got to listen to the virtual trading floor a little bit more keenly, because this market is moving quite fast. Chart-wise on a daily, excuse me, I'm not seeing any A-plus setups, but again, a day and a half rally, you can dip your feet into it, take trades at least initially, and let the market prove that it can hang up here. So right now this morning I'm looking at a few stocks. I saw CMG I do like. On my technicals, the entry was around 390-ish. It closed above its 100-day. And I like to see a move up to 400 to 405 short term. I already saw a quick move in Priceline. I think Priceline actually probably can get up to the 675, 680 range. Priceline's not for everybody. I keep looking at the FAS, and I think it's something to look at. JP Morgan has fell about 20% in the last, week and a half after the trade, the derivative trade and the hedging trade they put on that, lost $2 billion. Now they're saying it's possibly $5 billion. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. The banks are going to have a relief rally at some point in time. I would not short them at this point. Let them base here a little bit and maybe dip your feet if you get a smaller time frame opportunity that sets up. I want to see, from an ETF point of view, I want to see the FAS close above its 200-day, and that would be about 77.84. So it's right here, hovers around 77, 78-ish. For a period of time, I probably will certainly take a trade, look to get long for a move back to around 82, 84. We're not there yet. We just have to wait and see. So overall, guys, I think we get a little bit more of an uptick, at least into the morning, and I think readjust or look at your charts around 11:30 to 1, see what happens. and let the Bulls have to prove that they can actually make a stand, because right now the Bears are still in control, regardless of a day and a half bounce, which is expected. And that's about it. And other leadership that I would be looking at, retailers have held in there. You gotta go to best in breed, which in my opinion is Nike, Lulu, and it seems like Coors is trying to find some level to bounce. And then stock-wise, obviously Apple, Priceline, Amazon is still one of my top tier stocks. Expedia is forming a nice base, and I think you go in that bucket. I think you're going to put yourself in good shape if we get a rally. And on the downtrend, again, a 2-day up move in any of these stocks into resistance probably will take a break across the board. Good luck today. I'll see you back tomorrow.